Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why would they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And truly, this is a remarkable stadium, the Allianz Arena, a symbol of cutting-edge technology, and the referee's awarded a free kick. Rice. Rudiger. Rice. Lofted into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do.
Big chance! And he's done it! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Vinicius Junior. Chance! That will be a corner. Strong punch. That's not going to make it. A heavy challenge. It's a loose ball. Gabriel Jesus. Rice. Vinicius Junior. And it's played forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Played towards the front men. Finds himself eased off the ball. Rice. Vinicius Junior. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Oh, good take in a good area. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that's been one. Fires from distance. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got it.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's left his man. Vinicius Junior. Gabriel Jesus. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Rice, Gabriel Jesus. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. A really good feat. Hits one! Surely this time! Forward it goes. Chance to break. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that is as far as they're going to go. The referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Vinicius Junior, Gabriel Jesus plays it out to the wing. Just brushed off the ball there. Hoists it forward. Nice little chip. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Oh, good interception. Wigan are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
capitalise. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Gabriel Jesus. Vinicius Junior. He's Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And he just whacks it away. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, he's managed to get it away. Gets it back. And the shot! Forward it goes. And the flag has stayed down, and he's cut it out. Vinicius Junior. Oh, some tackle that. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, they may be down, but they're far from out. In terms of chances, they're right up there.
It's come back in it! They've done it! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
I doubt he'll score too many, which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
And that is added little doubt, that is a foul. Rice. He's had a shot! They've scored! And they're back in front! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Wigan go into the lead.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, they're looking at the referee, but his wave goes for goal! And another time!
It's obvious that they prefer a greater cushion to sit on, but will they?
Rudiger plays it forward. Gets it back. Vinicius Junior. Gabriel Jesus. Chance! He scores!
Well, this is a terrific show of resilience and spirit. I love to see a team roll up their sleeves and force their way back. Superb. Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rice cuts it out. Gabriel Jesus. And they've been caught out here. It's come loose. Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And this is the big chance. Has a hit! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. There's going to be another change here.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Gabriel Jesus.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Out to the left it goes. Decent progress down the left. Going through. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's looking to find the extra gear here. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Wigan. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Yeah, no daylight between these two sides, but I have to say, neither side really did enough to find a winner. It just cancelled each other out.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Little question that this is one of the most striking structures in all of sport, the Allianz Arena. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
We have already started here. Looking to Mbappe! Disappointing finish in the end.
Mbappe did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Mbappe. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Ball's out on the left now. Here it is now, surely! This was gone, that's a foul. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of...
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Done very well to intervene. Ferran Torres. Big chance! Decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Neither side yet able to find the net. Gets wrestled off the ball. Laporte did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. It's found its way to him. Mbappe gets away from his opponent. Mbappe! And he's done it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Massive leap! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Mbappe! Good idea, just poorly executed. Well weighted. Can't get the better of his opposite number. It's got through to him. Mbappe. He's made sure that that won't get through. Can he find a fit post for goal? This could fall anywhere. A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Forward it goes. Mbappe. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. Face to face with chance! No mistake! And with that goal comes comfort! And that really is so impressive.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
So that's 2 now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Real chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Plays it out to the wing. Mbappe. Mbappe needed to come up with a better ball.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
He's played him through. Decent progress down the left. Laporte is the guilty party there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Tries to get it clear. Just brushed off the ball there. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Hits one! Sticks it away! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've...
And he has been fouled there. So the last big chance, perhaps, before half-time. The referee's awarded a free kick. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. He could be in. Has a pop! And this could be the final action of the first half. Towering header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. That's clear-cut, that's a free kick. There's the half-time whistle. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, From what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one...
Absolute thunderbolt! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And it's played forward. Oh, good interception. Finds himself eased off the ball. A chance! Ferran Torres shapes to shoot! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. And he's there to clear it. An uncompromising challenge. Great leap! And that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then. We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Ferran Torres. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And out to safety. Mbappe. Tries to get it forward quickly. Battles to win it back. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
A real chance if he can get... Mbappe!
I really don't think you could expect anything better.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Mbappe. He's looked long this time. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That intervention was very necessary. Played towards the front men. Cuts it out. Tried to play it through. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Hoists it forward. Rudiger. Just about up to 75 minutes. Ball through needs to be good here. And they've been caught out here. Oh, shooting chance! And more, and more, and more. And the lead is extended still further. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Ferran Torres! Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful, perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well, no doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Little question that this is one of the most striking structures in all of sport, the Allianz Arena. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive...
There's a pop!
Gabriel Jesus.
Rice. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. He's made sure that that won't get through. Now surely! The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. That's it, and shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Newcastle didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. He's got away. Cher. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Cher plays it forward. Gabriel Jesus. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well positioned to make that interception. Gets it upfield. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Gabriel Jesus. He goes long. That's the through ball. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
That's just very well played. He can hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Forward it goes. And it's played forward. Cher tries to get it forward quickly. Gabriel Jesus. That's a promising ball. Gets the better of his man. Chance. He's gone for it. It's in. And with that goal comes comfort. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
So that's 2 now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Chance! Sticks it away! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
And he has been fouled there. Burn. Plays it back. Shot at goal!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
It's out for a goal kick. Brings the first half to a close. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1. And we are already promptly back underway. Well played, he saw that coming. Back into the middle. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. And the finish! He's missed, but by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Hoists it forward. Chooses to go back. That's a good ball to find him. And it's played forward. Good idea, just poorly executed. Gabriel Jesus. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Well read, he sorted that out. Newcastle are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Gets into a dangerous position. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Merino. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Gabriel Jesus has a hit! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
It's a long ball, and it's not hit its target. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hit long and direct. He's through the middle. Going through. Willock plays it forward. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Loses his balance and loses the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Referee's given a throw. He's in! Forward it goes. Gets it back. Tries to get it clear.
Newcastle are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Driving on, he could shoot here. Has a hit! We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Rice positions himself well and cuts it out.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
That's offside. Yes, it is.
Trippier.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Merino. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Big chance! It's there! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! And that really is so impressive.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, show great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
Gets away, has a goal! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Well, there was to be no other outcome. It's starting to... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.